Hey, I'm Dietec, and this is my Corsair Carbide Spec-04 case mod. If you want to see progress pictures and updates between videos, my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are linked in the description.
You've been far away. What have you got to say? My heart is on display, but I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Why you been getting crazy? I've been getting dizzy, trying not to keep you in mind. Now I'm a 35 and suddenly enticing since you came back in my life. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. drunk while doing chores. Does he even know me? Ooh, I'm never sure when he'll be home. Get into trouble on my own. I don't get lonely. Ooh, he wants the suburbs where school's out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cupboard 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. 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 Push it down as it fades. When I need a high that will stay, and you are the one that I crave. Every night you know I'm searching for you. I'm searching for you. I'm searching for you.
This case mod was obviously inspired by the video game Doom, and the creature coming out of the front of the case is the Revenant monster from that video game. And actually, this project was a collaboration between me and another case modder named Jojococostudio, who has a YouTube channel as well. I will be linking that in the description of this video. He and I picked the same case, which is the Corsair Carbide Spec-04, and we picked the same theme, which is Doom, the video game Doom. And we just wanted to see how differently our case mods would come out, even though we are both working on the same case and doing the same Doom theme. Now, I happen to finish my mod before he did, but if you go subscribe to his channel, you'll eventually see another Doom case mod on this very same case that will probably end up looking pretty different. Now, I did a few things on this case that I've never really done before, specifically working with clay. I've had another clay project on a case before, but my girlfriend, who is a really good clay artist, she did the clay on that case, and it came out looking awesome. I was kind of jealous about it, so I tried to do my own clay piece, and it took me a very long time. Obviously, trying new things on a case means it will take you slightly longer than if you actually knew what you were doing, and it won't come out as good as if you actually knew what you were doing. But I think I did a pretty good job on the Revenant creature. I used a tinfoil kind of skeleton for the clay, and then I baked the clay, and it turned out pretty good. The tinfoil is actually to take up most of the space inside of the skull and the hand, just so that you don't have to use up a whole bunch of clay. And actually, when you bake the clay to harden it, you don't want to have a giant glob of thick just clay, which this skull would have been, because when you bake it, it won't bake down to the center of the clay. You kind of want it to be less than probably half an inch or less than an inch thick, so that it bakes fully through all the way to, you know, the end of the clay. So that's why it's a good idea to use tinfoil. If your clay piece is going to be pretty thick or whatever, you don't want to use that much clay. Now, the Doom logo on the side of the case came out pretty good. All of the cuts are neat and clean, and I did a pretty good job with the metalwork. But actually, this is the first time that I've ever soldered the LED strip to the wires. I usually just use a kind of clip thing that doesn't require solder or anything like that, but I really like the solder. You can actually do a lot of crazy stuff with connecting your wires together instead of just clipping them together, and I'm going to be actually experimenting a lot with that and then eventually doing a tutorial once I master it. So yeah, the Doom logo is made of 2 pieces of acrylic with a little bit of space in between them so that the LEDs surrounding it can penetrate that space, bounce off of the back piece of acrylic, which I painted white, and shine through more evenly through the front piece. Of course, this is the first time that I've ever done something like that, so as I do it more often, I will get better at it and the case mods will improve in quality. But I'm really happy how this case mod turned out, considering I tried so many new things with it. If you want to see more case mods like this and tutorials and things like that for case modding, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And like I said before, I do have a pretty active Instagram account and Facebook and Twitter account that I post updates on, so if you want to see updates between each of these case mod videos, they do take me a pretty long time to do, so you can follow along with the progress of each mod by following me there. Anyway, I hope you thought this mod was pretty cool, and I will see you in the next one.